નમસ્કાર મિત્રો, નેપાળમાં કઈ રીતે ભણતર પ્રાપ્ત કરવું, નેપાળમાં કઈ યુનિવર્સિટી MBBS માટે બેસ્ટ છે, આ તમામ સવાલો વિદ્યાર્થીઓના મનમાં ઉદ્ભવતા જ હોય છે। ત્યારે આ સવાલોનો જવાબ આપવા માટે હું પિનાક શુક્લ આપના માટે ખાસ પ્રોગ્રામ લઈને આવ્યો છું, MBBS ઇન નેપાળ। ધોરણ 12 સાયન્સ બાદ ઘણા વિદ્યાર્થીઓના મનમાં સવાલ ઉદ્ભવતા હોય છે કે ડોક્ટર કઈ રીતે બની શકાય, લિમિટેડ સીટની વચ્ચે કેવી રીતે એડમિશન મેળવી શકાય। તો આ માટે સૌથી બેસ્ટ છે નેપાળની મેડિકલ કોલેજ। તો આ સાથે જ આપણી સાથે સ્ટુડિયોમાં ઉપસ્થિત છે ડોક્ટર અંજન રિજલ કે જેઓ નેપાળ મેડિકલ કોલેજમાં વાઇસ પ્રિન્સિપાલ છે, મેડિકલ ક્ષેત્રમાં 2 દાયકાથી વધારેનો અનુભવ ધરાવે છે, યુરોલોજિસ્ટ છે અને NMCમાં તેઓ સેવા પણ આપી રહ્યા છે। તો સાથે સ્ટુડિયોમાં ઉપસ્થિત છે ડોક્ટર સત્યમ ઉપાધ્યાય કે જેઓ ડેપ્યુટી ડાયરેક્ટર છે NMCમાં અને કોલેજ અને ટીચિંગ હોસ્પિટલમાં સેવાની સાથે સાથે પીડિયાટ્રિક ગેસ્ટ્રો એન્ટ્રોલોજિસ્ટ છે અને આ ક્ષેત્રમાં 1.5 દાયકા જેટલો અનુભવ ધરાવે છે। તો ઉપસ્થિત છે પ્રભાકર શાહ કે જેઓ ઈર્મા એજ્યુકેશન કન્સલ્ટન્સી પ્રાઇવેટ લિમિટેડના CEO છે અને આ ક્ષેત્રમાં 9 વર્ષ કરતાં વધારે અનુભવ ધરાવે છે। તો ડોક્ટર અંજન, પ્રભાકરજી અને ડોક્ટર સત્યમ, TV9 સ્ટુડિયોમાં આપનું સ્વાગત છે। Dr. Anjan, I'll ask you one question. Tell us something about the NMC college.
First and foremost, I'd like to start with how the education system evolved in Nepal. It was around the late 70s that the first government college in Nepal started. Then around 1991-92, there was a private university that got set up, and that was Kathmandu University. Since then, Kathmandu University has given affiliations to numerous colleges. Among them, we are one, that's Nepal Medical College. We actually started in 1996. I think we are the third college to get affiliation from Kathmandu University. Our first intake of students was in 1997, so that makes us 20 years old. So we are an institution that has experience on our side, and it's been quite some time, and we have been producing very good students and very good doctors. Our students and doctors are such that actually they have qualified numerous licensing exams from our own that is held in Nepal, from the MCI qualifying licensing exam, and also exams that they qualified such as the USMLE and PLAB, which are licensing exams in America and in the UK. So that's how medical education came about in Nepal. And NMC per se started long back, and we've produced 20, our intake right now will be the 20th batch of students. So that's how it is right now in Nepal, as far as Nepal medical education is concerned.
Dr. Anjan, there are many medical colleges available in the market. Why to choose NMC?
That's a question that obviously I think our students can answer better, because the students that get produced as doctors are the brand ambassadors of the college. And I can assure you that most of the students have done well throughout the country and outside also. We have students who've come from India who have passed the MCA and actually have finished their post-graduation also. So in that way, it makes us one of the top, if not the top, college in Nepal. I can assure you the quality of education in NMC is always maintained. Academics is a priority. And because academics is a priority, we pride ourselves as being one of the best. Because of that, and the infrastructure of our institution is probably one of the best in Nepal. Because of these factors, I would ask people to choose Nepal Medical College.
પ્રભાકરજી, હું આપને સવાલ પૂછવા માંગીશ કે ઈર્મા એજ્યુકેશન શું છે, ઈર્મા એજ્યુકેશન વિશે માહિતી આપો। NMC કોલેજ સાથે કઈ રીતે એગ્રીમેન્ટમાં આપ આવ્યા છો?
Iirma Education एक international education provider है, and we are based Philippine based education system है। Now we have Europe and other country also, and now recently अभी हम नेपाल मेडिकल कॉलेज के साथ टाइप किए हैं, एक्सक्लूसिव पार्टनरशिप, एडमिशन पार्टनरशिप, एंड हमने 5 years के लिए हमने MOU साइन किए हैं, एंड सच गुड स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम द इंडिया, अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स, एंड वी आर नॉट बिलीव इन द क्वांटिटी एंड द क्वालिटी स्टूडेंट्स। हम यहाँ पे कोशिश करेंगे यहाँ से अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स को इन्फॉर्मेशन देंगे अबाउट द NMC नेपाल मेडिकल कॉलेज, और हम एग्ज़ाम के लिए भी प्रिपरेशन कराएं, मतलब के लिए भी क्लासेस अरेंज कर रहे हैं इन फ्यू डेज नेक्स्ट वीक एंड इस नेपाल मेडिकल कॉलेज के साथ एग्रीमेंट होने MOU होने का बहुत बड़ी बात है. इट्स अ वेरी गुड थिंग, यू नो. इट्स फर्स्ट टाइम इन इंडिया आई थिंक एंड नेपाल मेडिकल कॉलेज ने किसी को अपॉइंट किया है एंड वी आर द मेन पर्सन राइट नाउ इन इंडिया. सो वी आर वेरी हैप्पी विद द नेपाल मेडिकल कॉलेज एंड एजुकेशन सिस्टम के साथ एंड हम इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं इंडिया में.
ઈર્મા એજ્યુકેશન કઈ રીતે કામ કરી રહ્યું છે?
ईर्मा एजुकेशन, यू नो, वी प्रोवाइड द हम लोग स्टूडेंट को अच्छी इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं हाउ टू कैसे आपको अच्छे कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी आपको चूज करना है एनीवेयर इन द वर्ल्ड. एंड नेपाल में भी बहुत अच्छे कॉलेज हमने लिया है एंड नेपाल मेडिकल कॉलेज हम स्टूडेंट्स का सब कुछ टेक केयर करते हैं, लाइक बोर्डिंग एंड लॉजिंग, उनका फूड, उनका हेल्थ, हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस एंड सेफ्टी. ईर्मा इज लाइक दैट. सिंस 9 साल से हम यही काम कर रहे हैं एंड वी आर मोर देन 1000 ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स वी हैव. 1000 से भी ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स हमारे साथ मेडिकल स्टडी कर रहे हैं एंड नाउ नेपाल में भी स्टार्ट हुआ है तो हम नेपाल में भी 100% अच्छा करेंगे.
Satyam ji, you are also affiliated with the NMC college. Which type of this pattern working in the NMC college?
Okay, since we are affiliated to Kathmandu University, we are following curriculum laid down by Kathmandu University, which is revised time to time. The total duration of course is 4.5 years. It is an integrated system. It is divided into 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is basic sciences and part 2 is clinical science. Once the student clears basic science university examinations, he or she will be eligible to go to clinical sciences. Once the student completes final MBBS exams, he or she has to do compulsory 1 year rotatory internship in all the subjects. So the total duration of course is 5.5 years.
તો MBBS ઇન નેપાળના વિશેષ કાર્યક્રમમાં સમય થયો છે હાલ એક વિરામનો. Dr. Anjan, you have a experience of 2 decades in the education field. What is your impression on similarity between this Indian system and Nepalese system of education?
Thank you. I think that's a very good question because if students want to come to Nepal, they also need to know what are the similarities. Fortunately, I've studied in India myself. I did my MBBS from India, and I can assure you that the curriculum is very similar. Although having said that, we both have derived our curriculum from the British system in the past, but we are moving on to have more innovative systems of education. Now what the similarities is, we also base our entrance and further education based on the +2 system, which is similar to India. And as far as the curriculum is also concerned, it's very similar to India, although we have a slight change according to our nation, our country. The other thing I feel which is very important is the disease pattern. Both disease patterns in India and Nepal are very similar because we have similar kind of geography. So because of that, I think it's advantageous for students from India to go and train in Nepal and study in Nepal because they can see a similar pattern of diseases in both countries. So that will help them later onwards. Apart from that, I think the important thing is the environment and the weather, because we are very similar culturally and we are very similar in that way too. So all these aspects probably make Nepal a #1 choice for Indian students to go and pursue their studies in MBBS.
Which types of facilities you people are providing to students coming to NMC?
We, honestly speaking, we don't discriminate between students. We make sure that the Nepali students and the Indian students or foreign students get similar facilities. We make sure that their housing, their fooding, their lodging is up to the mark. We have about 5 hostels which we have in the institution already. We are planning to probably build up another 1 or 2, which probably will be standards of an international quality. So at present we do have hostels, but we are always pursuing to make it always better. Apart from that, the students will also feel very homely in Nepal because our cultures are similar. Then we have a particular student committee and a student welfare committee which actually deals with students alone. So if any student of any country has any problems, they are welcome to come to speak to first the student welfare and come to me directly with their problems. So that gives them a sense of belonging, and that actually helps them to feel at home. So it's basically like home away from home. As far as the food is concerned, our foods are very similar. We have arrangements for vegetarian food also, if you are interested. Apart from that, what happens is the Nepalese as a people are very friendly, and I'm sure you'll feel very welcome and you'll love the environment over there.
પ્રભાકરજી, તમે શું કહેવા માંગશો? જે વિદ્યાર્થીઓ ભારતથી નેપાળ ભણવા માટે જાય છે, તો એના માટે કેવા પ્રકારની ફેસિલિટીઝ આપ ધ્યાનમાં રાખતા હો છો?
भारत के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए एक्चुअली दे फील वो लोग को एक्चुअली फूड में रहता है ना. सो हम लोग ईरमा एजुकेशन वहाँ पे हम प्रोवाइड करेंगे उनको इंडियन फूड्स and vegetarian and non-vegetarian and a separate canteen also. We are going to arrange these things from here. हम कुछ कुक को भी लेके जा रहे हैं यहाँ इंडिया से, और एंड वी ईरमा एजुकेशन उनका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस का भी टेक केयर करेगा, एंड ऑल्सो उनका हॉस्टल का भी टेक केयर करेगा, एंड इफ देर इज पॉसिबल वी आर गोइंग टू ओपन our own canteen also for the Indian students, and also in Nepalese and other also they can come for the this is for the उनको नहीं लगे कि हम लोग बाहर हैं और कुछ ऐसा फील हो. So that's why we are going to arrange that. This is easy for us because very near Nepal, हमें वीज़ा की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है, तो हम लोग ये भविष्य में 100% ये फैसिलिटी देंगे.
Dr. Satyam, what are the benefit for MCI student studied in NMC?
Okay. As Dr. Anjan rightly said, both the countries have similar disease pattern. Both the countries are following similar curriculum and of same duration. I don't think there will be any problem for Indian students to clear MCI exit exams. As far as I know, all Indian students have cleared MCI exit exams, and they are working in various parts of the world.
प्रभाकर जी, एनएमसी कॉलेज जो है वहाँ तक पहुँचने के लिए ईरमा एजुकेशन को किस तरीके से यूज़ कर सकते हैं?
यस, हाँ, ईरमा एजुकेशन अभी एडवर्टीजमेंट तो कर ही रहे हैं, और कोई भी गार्जियन पेरेंट्स स्टूडेंट्स हमारे टोल फ्री नंबर में कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. हम या तो मैसेज कर सकते हैं, हम आपको कॉल बैक करेंगे, और उसके बाद यहाँ पे भी हमारा ऑफिस है इंडिया में तो, एंड नेपाल में भी हमारा ऑफिस है. वहाँ पे मिस्टर प्रदीप थापा जी मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर है हमारा ईरमा एजुकेशन का, वो पूरा वहाँ पे टेक केयर करेंगे, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू अपॉइंट आवर स्टाफ ऑल्सो फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स को हेल्प करने के लिए, एंड एडमिशन प्रोसेस के लिए भी हम सब कुछ बताएंगे यहाँ पे, एंड ऑल्सो इंट्रांस एग्ज़ाम के लिए भी हम यहाँ पे प्रिपरेशन क्लास भी करवा रहे हैं, एंड इन गुजरात में स्पेशली इंडिया में. सो एग्ज़ाम से पहले 15 days बिफोर वी आर गोइंग टू ब्रिंग, हम सब स्टूडेंट्स को नेपाल ले जा रहे हैं, और वहाँ का अरेंजमेंट भी खुद ही कर रहे हैं. सो एग्ज़ाम भी हम थोड़ा पैटर्न भी उनको ट्रेनिंग करवाएंगे, थोड़ा प्रोफेसर नेपाल के प्रोफेसर के साथ, एंड प्रदीप जी इज़ गोइंग टू बी हेल्प देयर, एंड प्रदीप जी ही इज़ इन द नेपाल, एंड हमारा नेपाल में भी ईरमा एजुकेशन है, आपको कोई तकलीफ नहीं होगा.
Dr. Anjan, what are the benefit going through with Iirma education?
Yes, we've been actually looking for a partner that can provide us with quality students, and we looked through the track record of Iirma, and I think the track record of Iirma kind of suggested that they were potentially capable of providing us with students who are capable of dealing with the rigors of MBBS course. And not only that, is they have successfully run courses for students so that they can qualify for the respective colleges abroad. So that gives us added confidence that probably the best partner we could possibly have at this present moment of time is Iirma. And I'm sure with the cooperation of everyone, we can find quality students who are willing to study in Nepal and become very good human beings and doctors.
So you are happy with this collaboration with Iirma Education?
Yes, I'm happy. Obviously, the results will say at the end of the day, but it's a beginning, and I'm sure it's going to be a good beginning. As Prabhakar ji has already said, it's a 5-year contract. So by the time it ends, we'll be having our first batch of students passing, and I'm sure we'll have brilliant students to follow. Thank you.
Satyam ji, how many colleges or hospitals are affiliated with Nepal Medical College?
We have our own hospital. We are running now 750 bedded super specialty hospital, and we are getting referrals from all over the country. According to Nepal Medical Council and university rules, we have all facilities required for teaching and learning activities for MBBS students.
તો નેપાળ મેડિકલ કોલેજમાં કઈ રીતે એડમિશન મેળવી શકાય જોઈશું એક બ્રેક બાદ. Anjani, question is with you. Which types of facilities you are providing to the students?
As I said previously, the students can avail of the hospital facilities, that's number one. Along that, we have well-equipped hostels and a canteen, and not only one canteen, we have about 3 canteens. So they can choose what they want to eat. Apart from that, we have a lot of extracurricular activities for the students. Now that helps in all-round development of the students, and the students will also learn to be all-rounded individuals or human beings. So all these kind of things kind of help the student when he becomes a doctor later onwards, because the most important quality of a doctor is someone who can be able to think on his feet and is independent, and these kind of facilities help with that. Apart from that, we have counseling services for the students, where the students are counseled if they have problems. We have a student committee or welfare committee which looks after the students' needs and demands if they have any. We make sure that the hostel is safe for all the students to stay in, and apart from that, we have bus services that go around from the city to the institution, so they can, even if they want to go off for the weekend, as in to the town or city, they'll be allowed to do that. So these are the facilities that, because at the end of the day, though it's a rigorous course, we also need to live our lives. We also need to be happy where we are, and that's what we aim to do.
Can you put focus on the success ratio of the NMC, and what will be the duration of MBBS course?
The duration of the MBBS course is 4.5 years. It's a semester system, as Dr. Satyam had previously said. The first 2 years are basic sciences, following which there's a barrier exam. If they pass that, they go into clinical sciences. So it's 4.5 years and 1 year of compulsory rotating internship. They have to do this to complete their course, which is 5.5 years. Now the success rate, as far as we are concerned, we generally do the success rate according to the licensing exams in Nepal. Our success rate in Nepal is about 97% clearing the licensing exam. And I think we are one of the highest number of students who clear that. As far as the MCI is concerned, as far as I know, that nobody has been withheld from MCI. They have all cleared it. And a similar situation with exams in the UK called the PLAB, where just last year, I think 17 students took it and all 17 of our students passed. So we have a good ratio of clearing exams. As far as board exams are concerned, we have a very strict system by which we tend to only put students forward for the board exams if we are satisfied with them with the internal assessments. So the message is not that you should fail your internal assessments or we'll stop it. The message is that you should study hard enough to clear everything and be a good doctor.
Dr. Anjan, many students and the parents are watching our show. They wanted to know what is the MCI screening test and USMLE exam.
Okay. Now the MCI screening test is akin to the final MBBS exams, where they set a certain number of questions in different subjects and they have to pass it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm sure that if anyone has passed the MBBS exam properly in the respective countries that they go to, it's not a problem to clear the MCI exam, because our pass rates in MCI are very high. I can't give you a definite figure, but it's in the higher 80s to 80%. So I mean, practically everyone comes back and clears the MCI exams. As far as the USMLE is concerned, everyone gets really scared when they talk about the USMLE because it's a long exam. It's a 9-hour exam that they have to take. But that 9-hour is the same curriculum as the MBBS curriculum. The only difference between that and ours is we generally take the clinical sciences at the end. But the USMLE exam generally takes the basic sciences and the clinical sciences together. So they test the overall knowledge of the student. But I'm sure if you are a good MBBS student and you've passed your MBBS well, you will have no problems taking both exams.
प्रभाकर जी, एनएमसी कॉलेज में एडमिशन लेने के लिए ईरमा एजुकेशन से किस तरीके से कांटेक्ट किया जाए, किस तरीके का प्रोसीजर किया जाए?
अच्छा, ईरमा के www.irma.org में जाइए और वहाँ पे आपको सब जगह का नंबर भी मिल जाएगा. हमारा ब्रांचेस ऑल ओवर द इंडिया एंड हमें कहीं से भी कॉल कीजिए. एंड वी नीड आपका K+2 10th 11th 12th का मार्क्स चाहिए, सर्टिफिकेट का स्कैन कॉपी भेजिए. एंड यू कैन कॉल आवर काउंसलर और स्टाफ एंड हेड ऑफिस, ब्रांच ऑफिस, एनीवेयर, एंड आपको वो अच्छी तरह से गाइड करेंगे कैसे एडमिशन लेना है. बिकॉज एनएमसी में, नेपाल मेडिकल कॉलेज में एडमिशन लेने के लिए हमें वहाँ पे एंट्रेंस एग्ज़ाम भी है, उसको भी क्लियर करना ज़रूरी है. जैसे यहाँ का नीट है, ऐसे ही वहाँ का भी एक एग्ज़ाम है, तो उसके लिए भी हमें प्रिपरेशन करवाना है. सो वी हैव ओनली 30 सीट ओनली, तो कितने स्टूडेंट्स हम लेंगे और सेलेक्ट भी करवाना है. सो और ईरमा उनको ट्यूशन के लिए भी हेल्प करेगा, ट्यूटोरियल क्लास के लिए इन इंडिया एंड ऑल्सो इन नेपाल ऑल्सो. हम खुद ही लेके जाएंगे एंट्रेंस एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपरेशन करा के, और हम भी फॉर्म भरने का एवरीथिंग एनीथिंग व्हाट दे नीड वर्क, वहाँ का जो भी लीगल वर्क है हम ईरमा एजुकेशन खुद ही करेंगे. एंड स्टूडेंट्स एंड पेरेंट्स को ले जाके एंड वहाँ पे हम आपको प्रिपरेशन एग्जाम में भी बिठाएंगे. एंड इफ़ यू आर सेलेक्ट दैट एंड एडमिशन एंड एवरीथिंग आपको गाइडेंस करेंगे.
डॉक्टर अंजन, प्रभाकर जी और डॉक्टर सत्यम, what is your message to students who are watching this show?
I would like to tell the students and the parents who are watching that the syllabus in Nepal and India are very similar, the curriculum. Hence, it would be easier for them to choose Nepal for education, medical education. And I would assure you that the quality that we produce, doctors, is not any less than anywhere else in the world. Apart from that, what we also provide is a home away from home, because Nepal and India are so similar both culturally and geopolitically. So I'm sure if you come and study in Nepal Medical College, you'll feel at home, you'll get quality education, and you'll be nearer to home than other destinations around the world. And when you come out as a doctor, I'm sure you'll be good enough to qualify any exam around the world and be confident enough to be a good doctor even in wherever you are based in the world.
नेपाल में भी हमारा खुद का ऑफिस है, हमारा खुद का ऑफिसर है वहाँ पे, एंड स्टाफ है. यू कैन गो एनी टाइम देयर. एंड ऑल्सो नेपाल में आपको जाने के लिए कोई पासपोर्ट की ज़रूरत नहीं है, आपको सिर्फ ना वीज़ा की ज़रूरत है, और आपको मेडिकल ये वोटिंग कार्ड लेके आप जा सकते हैं एनी टाइम, बस से, ट्रेन से, एरोप्लेन से. एंड आपको वहाँ जाने के लिए कुछ क्वेरी है और हमारे साथ जाना चाहते हैं तो हम लोग आपको विजिट भी करवाएंगे, है ना, हमारे साथ भी हम भी आपको ट्रैवल में साथ देंगे. एंड एनी टाइम आप नेपाल, इंडिया में कभी भी हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो एज एडमिशन, एज एनी प्रॉब्लम, एज बच्चे का कोई भी क्वेरी होता है तो हम लोग आपके लिए 24 आवर है. और ईरमा एजुकेशन आपको 100% सेटिस्फाई करेगा सर इन फ्यूचर में. Welcome in Nepal.
We have been providing quality medical education for the last 20 years. So I would like to welcome all Indian students to come and join study in Nepal Medical College and Teaching Hospital.
ડોક્ટર અંજન, પ્રભાકરજી, ડોક્ટર સત્યમ, TV9 સ્ટુડિયોમાં આપ આવ્યા એ બદલ આપનો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર. TV9 ની વિશેષ રજૂઆતમાં બસ આટલું જ. દેશ અને દુનિયાના બાકી સમાચારો માટે જોતા રહો TV9.